going on, guys? I'm here at New Realm Brewing Company, and they also have a distillery as well. But today I'm going to be trying some of their stuff on tap. Got quite a selection. And this is what I got today. This is a hazy like a fox. It's a New Belgium. This number 1. And then number 2 is a blackberry smoked American lager. That's going to be interesting. I can't wait for that one. And then this one is a tart blossom. It is a sour. And I like the color of that. It's pretty cool. Wait. You ain't gonna spill it. And then we got a German, which is Euphonia. Yeah, can't speak today. And then number 5 is the Commissioner, which is a Belgian blonde. And then we have River End Hazy IPA. Hazy Pale Ale, there we go. It's New England. It'll be kind of interesting. I know, it's so much fun doing this. I sit around and record myself drinking beer most of the time. Sorry? I just sit around and record myself drinking beer and trying new stuff.
Can we just sit at the high top over there?
Okay, the New England, number 1. Kind of light on the smokiness of it. It's actually really light. It is really light. That is a good beer. But see, that's an IPA, but it doesn't taste like it, does it?
Not really.
No, it's the lactose that cuts it down. So you don't get such that tartness and it's got a better mouthfeel to it. And this is the Tart Blossom. I like the color on it. That is really cool. Way to go. The sad thing is I moved to Texas 5 years ago, and I've got friends up in South Dakota that own breweries, and when I run out of honey, I send a note to them and they send me more honey, because the honey down in the piney woods tastes like piney woods. The ones from up north, they come from like California and stuff like that after the pecan I think is what they've got out there. All the pecan orchards and stuff like that. They take their bees out there in the wintertime, and then in the summertime, they move them back to South Dakota. So they actually taste real rich and real sweet. That's really clear honey. It's just different, like,
I didn't know honey
location.
could have so many different flavors, but it does. It truly does.
It's a whole craft to itself, I guess.
Yep.
Well, it's whatever the bees eat.
I'm not gonna like it.
No, you're not. 'Cause it's like biting into a Sour Patch Kid. It's pretty hard.
Where's that toothpaste?
That's the sour. Okay. Number 4 is a Pilsner. It is Euphonia. There we go. See, I can read sometimes. That one is even really clear. It's pretty light for a Pilsner. See, that tastes, I hate to say it, that almost tastes like a Budweiser or Bud Light. And I hate saying that. But that is really good. It's pretty smooth. Like, don't it?
Yeah.
And this is the Belgian Blonde. Again, the clarity on these is just ridiculous. I'm used to seeing these beers, you know, not quite as cloudy as this one. But this just means they run it through one of their filters. Yeah, this one's got the Belgian Blonde has a little bit fruitier taste to it. But I mean, I don't know, they're close to each other personally, like that Pilsner and that Belgian.
It's 5.
And this one is And Hazy Pale Ale, which again is a pale ale. Weedy. A little hoppy, not bad. Yeah.
Passion fruit, melon. Passion fruit, melon. That one is
Yeah.
and hazy ale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get grapefruit.
Yeah, I mean, it's-
grapefruit isn't, but it tastes.
Yeah, that tartness of like a grapefruit is what I'm getting from that one.
Yeah.
But you can also taste like the melon and stuff like that in it. But it's pretty tart. They're all really good beers. They have their own spin on a little bit of everything.
So
And then this is what it is. This is their beer menu.
our head brewer, he used to actually work for Stone Brewing. He like created the recipe for Stone IPA.
Oh, really?
So IPAs are his specialty, which I find is odd because everybody loves all the German beers we have as well.
And you know, the funny thing is, since you mentioned that, I can taste a lot of IPA in these.
So on your way out, if you stop by the merch booth we have up there, you'll see that there's a book that he wrote. It's literally like 370 pages just about IPAs.
Wow.
Oh, and could you like just go up to the window and just show it off?
You'll see everything.
Thank you. But we're gonna move on to the next stop. I just want to stop here and try it. You have to call in for a tour, which I kind of figured this was kind of a spur of the moment. There we go.
Stone IPA was probably and is one of America's, I guess, IPA classics. It's, you know, a staple in almost every bar that you'll go to. And the creator of that, Stone IPA, is actually a brewery, and the creator of it, his name is Mitch Steele. He's actually what we would consider the godfather of IPAs. He created the first American IPA, and he actually now is our master head brewer. So
And the IPA, the Indian Pale Ale.
correct.
The reason why it's called that is because they add a lot more hops for storing it and shipping it, correct? That's where it was kind of it didn't spoil, I guess, is how I should put it.
Yeah.
So when they did call it in the trucks, or not trucks, I should say, in the ships, it wouldn't spoil, it would keep, and all the crew could have a drink, or when they reached their destination, it was still good.
It actually also has an higher ABV almost all the time. So, you know, especially like your IPAs and your double IPAs are always going to have a higher ABV than maybe your, you know, Bud Light, Miller Light, or
Because
what we would consider.
There's more sugars in it for the yeast to eat.
Correct, which then creates it, to be fermented more. And then, so there's actually, if you look in our retail, there's a book. It's called Home of the IPA, or How to Brew. It's basically like a how-to, basically everything you need to know of how to create and how to brew an IPA. And it was actually authored by our master brewer. He, like I said, the concept, you know, brought to him. So every beer that we have, all, you know, 47 or however many we have, all come from, you know, his mind and then created. We also have, if you go onto like our website, so this is our binder.
Okay, what is your website?
It's newrealmbrewing.com, and it lists all of the beers that we offer. So here we have, you know, only 18 taps. Some of our locations have 20, 30, and we sell everything in cans. You can get on the site.
That QR code, like this is where they can see.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
So there you guys go if you want to know more.
You can have, so each of our beers, and then it'll list, you know, the ABV, the style, all the information, how you can buy it, like pretty much anything about it. As, you know, how to or learn about. We have so many different kinds.
Like, no, this is good. Like, you can actually like show people.
My personal favorite, this one is really good. Our Southern Tea. This is a like a lemon and tea beer. It's delicious.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about sour. Oh, you did get our tart.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. Let's see, and then our best seller by far is our This is my personal favorite. It's called Waka Chaka. It's a Mexican imperial stout, but it has chocolate. It's so good. It'll come on after the Bavarian Prince and our Munich Dunkel goes off. So good.
See, I've got a coffee stout that I brought from the Fredonia.
So good.
I like that rich, dark
Me too.
chocolate.
Me
To where you can buy a
Love it.
6-pack and be happy instead of buying a 32-pack and feeling sad.
100%. I get you there. No, I get
I mean,
that.
this is why I like these small breweries and distillers and stuff like that, because, you know, it's not every time, or not everywhere you can go that will say, hey, look at this.
Right. And I like it because, again, my thing is I love it because it being a smaller, you put your heart and soul into everything you make. So everything that goes from our warehouse, or excuse me, you know, our distilleries to our warehouses to our guests' house, it's like our hearts are put into it. When you work for, I'm not saying that big breweries don't, I'm not saying that, but
they have it down to a procedure to really crank it out.
Right.
And this is why I like the smaller brewers, because you, like you said, you put everything into it. Oh, I use that to post up my GoPro.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, 100% though, yeah.
And you guys are always welcome, like, hey, like, these are my ideas.
Right.
And I want to push your product for somebody else who's traveling through. It's like, I'm gonna give you guys I can't post anything on YouTube yet,
Okay.
because of this. But once I do go, like, I'm gonna have like a pilot. Like, if you like this, you know,
Right.
I'm gonna have like drag racing, the dirt circle
Okay.
track. I'm gonna have some breweries. I've got a time lapse to where I put it on one of the Fredonia's kegs, and I had people walking in and out look like ants, like just showing like the business.
Right.
You know, I want to push as much. I don't ask for anything.
Right.
I'm just happy to actually have the experience and the privilege to go out and do
Well,
these
if it's
kinds of
something
things.
that you like to do, but you know, drinking beer, racing, whatever it is, then you get to actually show that and share it with the world.
Correct. And like I tell everybody, I'm like, this is what I get from it.
Right.
It's not probably what they all say it is, but this is my personal opinion of it.
Right.
Every
That's
beer
great
is
thing about
good. It
this.
might not be your taste, but you put enough into it, it's a good beer for what you went for.
And you'll always find somebody that likes that beer.
Correct.
This wall right here, though, right on the other side, has all of our awards that we've won. So we've went to national beer competitions. The Econia has won gold 3 times in a row. It's got all of our medals, and then at the bottom